Hi guys, how are we doing? Welcome to BC303. This video is about the D major scale, how to play it over 2 octaves, how to play palm key D. A very important scale if you want to ever be able to play Baker Street. Alright guys, on we go. Okay, so first I want to talk about these palm keys at the back. Up to now we've been wanting to avoid them. We have 3. The first key that we're going to ever play is this key here, which is our palm key D. This one here. We have a palm key E flat and a palm key F. We don't really want to be using these yet. We want to be resting upon this. Now they're called palm keys for a reason, because we use our palm, namely the part here between my thumb and my first finger, in order to press that key down. So I've got my thumb at the back at 2 o'clock, pressing the octave key down with the tip when I need to. That rounded shape in my hands. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my palm to press this back key, the nearest key to the octave key here, down all the way. Now it's important that I press it down fully, otherwise it won't bend the key properly and you'll get a really weird sound. It sounds like this, so I've got the octave key at the back and I'm using my palm to press that D key down. Really high notes, so I suggest, well, A, listening very carefully to when I play with you. It's very high. I want you to be able to imagine singing that note. What would you do? You know, you'd probably raise your eyebrows if you were going to try and hit that note. So definitely raise your eyebrows. Your tongue is almost flat, really. Maybe slightly arched if you want to, but you can help raise your, get your embouchure right by saying an E. If you say E before you play this note, E, you get closer to it. It's very high. Make sure you've got enough mouthpiece in there as well. It could be flat. I'll go into some troubleshooting on that note later on. If you have any problems, send me a message, write what's on below, and I'll try and help you out. So there's the palm key D. Okay, moving on. So now we've got the actual scale itself. So what we're going to do is our normal D major scale, which you should know from my earlier video. So I'm going to do the first octave. There's my first octave. Now I'm going to carry on. So I'm going to do exactly the same thing again, D, E, F sharp. But I'm going to keep going up with my octave key on. When I get to the top, I'm just going to be careful here. B, C sharp, no fingers again with the octave key, and then palm key D. And come back down. So there's my scale. Let's turn the right way. So palm key D at the top. It's worth just taking the top 3 notes and walking up from B with the octave key. Just doing that a few times and getting used to using that palm key. When you're getting really good at that, you could try and do the arpeggio, so work out the chord. What is a chord of D major? Well, it's D at the bottom, F sharp, A. So I'm going to go D, F sharp, A, D, F sharp, A. Right up to palm key D. Then back down.